Hi guys, I'm Sam. I'm the RMT from Pure Yoga. So today we're going to work with a therapy ball. Since we can't get in for treatments, this is a great tool to reduce some of the tension that you're going to get in your body. Today specifically, we're going to work on our upper body. Since a lot of us are sitting at a desk, working from home, or on the couch watching a lot of Netflix, whatever this kind of isolation period is doing for you is involving a lot of sitting. So we're going to use the ball on some specific areas that tend to typically get tight and cause some of that pain or headaches. So I have the spiky therapy ball. You can use the normal one or you can use a lacrosse ball as long as it's that nice dense material. And when we're doing this, we shouldn't feel pain. You'll kind of get that feel-good pain, that 7, 8, depending on your tolerance, like you kind of would with a massage, or if you're on a specific point, it will feel quite tender. So if you're feeling like pain, stop the exercise. We'll alter it, you can stretch it, we'll find something else for you to do. If you're curious of an exercise that you can do for specific pain, don't be afraid to message me. I'll link my Instagram onto this video as well. So the first muscle we're going to start with is our pec muscles. So although your pain might be in your back or your neck, your pecs tend to pull your shoulders forward into this anteriorly rotated position. And that obviously, as you can see, is going to affect the muscles on the back as well. So what we're going to do is kind of like finding your collarbone. We don't want to be rolling out on the bones. So finding your bone and kind of finding that shoulder. You can move things around if you're having trouble. And then find that nice meaty part where that muscle is. Sometimes just this, you'll know you're on it if it's tender or tight. So when we're rolling out, there's two different things we can do. We can roll out on the wall, which will be a little less intense, or we can roll it on the ground. For me, I roll out on the ground, but I suggest starting on the wall if the ground feels like too much. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna lay on your stomach or lean against the wall, put the ball right in that meaty area, and we're just gonna hang out there. When we're rolling out, 1 to 2 minutes. If you feel a release, awesome. If not, that's okay. We don't want to over-treat it. Move on, and we'll come back to it tomorrow, or we'll do another exercise for it. The second muscle we're gonna work with is our upper trap fiber. So this runs through this area, kind of on the top of your shoulder. So obviously it's a bit difficult to roll it out on the ground or the wall. So the best thing to do is kind of get the ball in there and lean into a door frame. So another muscle that's kind of a big culprit with head pain is located just on the corner of your shoulder blade, just at the start of your back. So what we're going to do is we're going to lay on our back. We're going to find that spot. We're against the wall. And once you feel like you're in a good tender spot, we're just going to hang out there. Okay, 30 seconds, a minute, 2 minutes, whenever you feel that release. Awesome, move on to the next muscle. So the next muscle we're going to focus on lines the inside of your shoulder blade. So it's your rhomboids and your lower trap fiber tend to be quite tight as well. So what I recommend is if I'm going to roll out this side, I'm going to bring my arm across my chest, ball on the ground or on the wall. And bringing my arm across just kind of helps to open that up so I can get into those muscles. You'll find lots of tender spots in here. Just hang out on them. Feel a release, awesome, move down about 1 inch or up about 1 inch, and I guarantee you'll find another tender spot all along to the bottom of that scapula. The hip, low back pain that we get, so just in this area here. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna find the top of your hips. If you feel like you can't palpate it properly, just move your hips a bit, move your butt, you'll kind of feel those hips moving. Just above that hip, close to the spine, that's the spot that we're gonna get into. So same thing, if you're laying on the ground, get that ball in there. I find this one is much easier on the ground. And you'll know when you're on it and just kind of hang out in that area and get that nice release. If you guys have any questions or any specific pain that I didn't address in this video, feel free to message me. My Instagram should be linked below. And I'll be happy to help you with any of your concerns while we're in this time where we can't get treatment.